I remember this one time I was running crazy late for a flight, like sprinting through JFK, sweating, thinking I was gonna miss it, and then boom, I tripped, sprawled out, everyone staring, totally messed up my ankle. That sucked, right? But you know what, it made me realize something. Sometimes the biggest changes come from the smallest moments. That's why today we're talking about habits. Those little things you do every day that might seem insignificant, but trust me, they add up. They become your life, you know? So, I'm gonna break down 5 habits that completely changed my game, made me who I am, and hopefully they'll inspire you to make some positive changes too. Let's do this.
Alright, first up, the morning routine. I used to be the king of hitting snooze, rolling out of bed at the last possible second. Then I started forcing myself to get up early, like stupid early. At first, it was brutal, man. I'm talking zombie mode. But I started small, just 15 minutes earlier each day. Started making my bed, which, let me tell you, felt pointless at the time. But then something crazy happened. That little bit of structure, that tiny win first thing, it snowballed. I had more time to think, to plan my day, to actually make a decent breakfast instead of scarfing down a granola bar on the way out the door. Suddenly, I was starting my day with intention, not chaos. And that changed everything. My energy was up, my focus was sharper, I felt like I was actually in control. It was a game changer.
Okay, next up, exercise. Look, I know. Working out can feel like a chore. Believe me, I've been there. There were days when dragging myself to the gym felt like climbing Mount Everest. But here's the thing, consistency is key. It doesn't have to be some insane 2-hour workout every day. Just start small, a 20-minute jog, some push-ups, whatever gets you moving. The hardest part is putting on your shoes and getting out the door. But once you do it, once you push past that initial resistance, you feel incredible. The endorphins kick in, you feel that sense of accomplishment. And the best part, the more you do it, the easier it gets. You build that discipline, that mental toughness. And trust me, that spills over into every other aspect of your life. You start tackling challenges head-on, no hesitation. Growing up, I wasn't exactly a bookworm. I mean, I read, but it felt like a chore, you know? Then a few years back, I was going through a tough time, feeling lost. A friend of mine, she's a total book nerd, gave me this novel. I was skeptical, but I started reading it, and man, it blew me away. It was like stepping into a different world, escaping from my own problems for a little bit. And the crazy thing is, the more I read, the more I realized how much I didn't know. It opened my mind to new perspectives, new ideas. It made me more empathetic, more curious about the world. Now, I try to read every single day, even if it's just for 20 minutes before bed. It's like a mini vacation for my brain.
This one might sound a little weird, but stick with me. Journaling. Yeah, I know, it sounds like something you did in middle school. But hear me out. A couple of years ago, my head was a mess. Thoughts swirling around, anxieties, frustrations. So, I started writing it all down. Just a stream of consciousness, no filter. And you know what? It was like taking out all the garbage in my head and throwing it in the trash. It was therapeutic. But here's the real magic of journaling. It helps you track your progress. Looking back at old entries, you see how far you've come, how much you've grown. It's like having a conversation with your past self. And let me tell you, that's a powerful thing.
And it completely changed my perspective. Meditation isn't about emptying your mind. It's about becoming aware of your thoughts, your feelings, without judgment. It's about finding that stillness within, even amidst the chaos of everyday life. And let me tell you, it's not easy. Your mind will wander, you'll get distracted. But the more you practice, the better you get at it. And the benefits are insane. Reduced stress, increased focus, better sleep. It's like a superpower. So if you're on the fence about meditation, I urge you to give it a shot. Start with just 5 minutes a day and see how it makes you feel. You might be surprised by the results.
So, there you have it, the 5 habits that changed my life. Morning routine, exercise, reading, journaling, and meditation. Now I know it sounds like a lot, but remember, start small, pick one habit, make it a part of your daily routine, and then move on to the next one. I'm curious, what are some habits that have changed your life? Share them in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going. Because at the end of the day, it's the small changes, The tiny steps we take every day that lead to the biggest transformations. So get out there, make those changes, and watch your life transform. Peace.